All right, everybody, so we remember these. These are what was on my truck. Don't look at that golf cart because it's coming in a later video. And these are what was on the Cheyenne. My goal is to put the 22x12s back on this truck, adding 2-inch spacers to give me an idea if it is possible to, in the future, put a 14 wide on this level truck and not have to completely cut everything on my truck. I could care less about the front bumper. You could cut a pretty nice line right down through there and it would look fine. But the back is the issue, where it's gonna hit and what it's gonna do. So this is a trial to see how close we can get to making this happen. And if it does, this truck may be seeing 14 wides in the future. But for now, let's slap these babies on and see if they work with a 2-inch spacer, 22x12s, -44. I know that's a lot of numbers, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, just keep watching. We're gonna have some revealing coming up. All right, everybody, it's the next morning. Quick update. Got the 2-inch spacers on, put the 22x12s on, and we got stands for days on this truck. Ran into a slight issue, which kind of thought was gonna happen. A little bit of rubbish. So it hits on the front bumper pretty bad. I've already put a piece of tape on there. I'm gonna cut that whole inside wing off with my old grinder to be able to clear there. And then I took the mud flap off the back. I'm not sure how much of that I'm gonna have to cut to make it right, but we're gonna give it a shot, and then we'll see how she turns after that. cut twice. Still got some pretty serious touchage there at the bottom. So we're gonna have to cut off more of the bumper. You just keep cutting until it fits, right? And then here on the back, I had to take the mud flap off, kind of cut this a little bit where it didn't catch, and then 45 that down. We'll see if we're gonna paint that to color match to this, or if we're gonna color match this to the truck, then you won't notice it as bad. Let's go do some more cutting. Well, cutting's done. Time to see how the truck looks. So here's our look at the truck again. About got it the way we want it. We need to finish up a little bit of touch-up stuff. You can see what I have taped off here. I think it turned out pretty good. The trimming overall, it feels good. Doesn't look like it was just all hacked up, even though it kind of was. But the way these trucks are, they have these plastic fender flares that go around them, and then the mud flap goes in right there. So I taped it off, roughed up the paint a little bit, and I'm going to touch up paint that with black to match that flare. And then we're going to get a few rolling shots of this truck and see what she looks like with the new setup. This video here was gonna be a lot different. It started out being putting my 22x12's that were already on my truck on there with 2-inch spacers and what you had to do to get them to fit. Since then, had an offer on those wheels and tires, had to sell them, bought a different setup, but we'll show you kind of a finished product of what ended up happening as I go pick up this set of wheels that got delivered. So the moral of this story is, with the market the way it is, if you can have an extra set of wheels and tires laying around to keep on Facebook at all times, you never know what people might pay. I bought my other setup brand new, put them on Facebook, and I made 600 bucks on them. So might want to keep that in mind for your future wheel and tire prospects. So had to pay a little bit more for what I got, but we'll discuss what that is here in just a second. But here's the unveiling. I haven't even seen these yet, so. Oh yeah. I don't even know what to say. It looked pretty sick. It looked great. Wow. I can't wait to put these on the truck. We went with a 24x12, and we have a 33 1250 24 tire. So the difference between this setup and Cole's, other than the brand and the actual tire brand, is that he has a wider tire on his. He went with the 13.5 tire, and this is a 12.5 tire. Mainly we did this because since I'm running the 2-inch spacers on my truck, we're not real sure if his setup will fit. We're gonna try that in the future, and then kind of build on it, see what you actually have to do if we are gonna ever attempt 14 wides on the truck. But for now, we're gonna get these babies the rest of the way unwrapped and get ready to put them on the truck and see what they look like on my truck with 2-inch spacers on these 24x12s with -44 offset.
The gun.
No, it's fine. It's good. Just take that piece of junk off.
Do you realize if I got like in the...
What do you think of that?
I bet I could get in the fetal position and sit in the wheel. It's like totally rattling the front. I got a question. Could you take like the little plastic piece under the bumper out?
Yeah, that would be recommended.
It's not attached again until clear back here. So then this thing's gonna be ripped off.
Struggle's real.
I think it's great. If I got louder exhaust, you wouldn't even hear it.
That's
right?
true.
Ooh, they have Spokies.
Spike like that? We're gonna call them Spokies from here on out. You like them?
Yeah,
You approve?
yeah.
All right, that's what I'm after. All right, quick update. Truck's looking good, just like we kind of want, except for slight rubbing, which you're gonna get a little peek at. But it's not bad. It's not like you're catching a fresh edge of your cut bumper from earlier and scarring up your brand new tire, because there's no marks on it or nothing. But it's this little guy right here. Basically, is that nut that holds on your plastic valance. Only thing I don't want to do is cut that off right now, because the next piece of the valance that holds it is clear up here, and this thing will be flopping around, grab one of these lugs and probably rip it off. So just gonna live with a little bit of rub it's got and you know, enjoy life. So here it is.